playing Need for Speed now because that's how dry content is. I'm playing racing games. So, for the uninformed, I've been playing Spider-Man for the past couple of weeks and haven't been really releasing anything else, which, you know, I feel kind of like a piece of shit for. I feel like it's kind of lazy. But with the extreme lack of games out right now, I decided to play something a little bit different that didn't require me to buy anything. So this is Need for Speed Heat. This is the first ever Need for Speed Heat video on the channel. And it's gonna be, I hope at least it's gonna be a series, maybe. But for those who don't know, the way that this game's night system works is, if you look at the top of the screen, it has that little flame with a number inside it. That flame is your heat level. And the thing beside it is R. I'm level 50, which means I've gotten, I think it's above 5 million rep. So I don't gain any more levels, but I can still gain rep. And what the heat multiplier does is, it multiplies your rep by whatever the number is that's inside that flame. So if I make 100k rep in one night, but my heat multiplier is 5, it's actually 500,000 rep. So that's a pretty clever system, and I personally enjoy it a lot. As you can see now, I'm heat level 2 because I finished the race. So the way that you gain heat levels in this game is by completing, you know, speed traps, killing cops, knocking out cops with your car, and, you know, winning races, or not even winning, just finishing races. So this all comes into account for one thing, and what that thing is me gonna be doing, hopefully, if it's, you know, well perceived, a bit of a series. And that series is progressively getting more rep in one night. So this first video will be sort of an intro to how the game works, seeing if, you know, this gauges well. If you enjoy the content, then yeah, I'll make a 1 mil video. I'll make a 1 mil rep video, and then I'll make a 1.5 mil, and then a 2 mil, and then a 2.5, and a 3 mil. And I was even on the leaderboards for a little bit, or not leaderboards, but I guess world record. Well, not without sounding like an egotistical piece of shit. What I'm saying is, I was one of the first people on the game to ever get 10 million rep in one night, which is an extremely difficult feat, as if you complete one race, it actually lowers the amount of rep you get if you run the race again. Same thing with daytime in this game. If you run multiple races without switching to the next day, if you run the same race over and over again, it slowly lowers the money. And it's same thing at night. Every race gives you a certain amount of rep, and if you do that race over and over again, the rep goes lower and lower. So there's only a select couple of races that, you know, really pay enough rep that can, you know, get you to 10 million. So, you know, getting 10 million was definitely a feat for me. It took about 3 hours, so definitely not doing that. But 5 million rep maybe, that's possible, hopefully. Okay, I just got fucked. 10 million rep was definitely very special, because it was a lot of fun, like genuinely. Okay, I'm a bit rusty on the game, I'm gonna be honest. I have been practicing, Cheyenne can attest to that, but, you know, I'm still a bit rusty. I'm not what I used to be. I'll put it like that. I'm not what I used to be. Hitting that 10 million rep was definitely an event, and, you know, I want to recreate that someday. So, I just thought to myself, if I'm gonna recreate it, why not recreate it for other people to watch this time? Another thing with the heat meter that I forgot to mention is, holy shit. Do I not have damage reduction? Fuck. So another thing with the heat meter is, as the levels get higher, the cops get progressively more aggressive and faster. So, heat level 1 and 2, you have, you know, Crown Vics, you know, usual cop cars. But heat level 3, you start getting dodge chargers. Heat level 4, dodge chargers. And then you reach the cream of the crop. You get the Corvettes. The absolute menaces that are the Corvettes. As Cheyenne knows, he's been, you know, fucking absolutely got his shit pounded by them multiple times. So, you know. Oh, fuck. He knows how difficult the Corvettes are. And I just drove into the water. I'll do one more race to end off the video. But the race I will be doing is the biggest race in the entirety of the night. This is Discovery. This is a race that you will see pretty much every episode. Because it pays the most amount of rep in one night apart from heat races. So what heat races are, I know this game has a lot of layers, I'm just explaining. So what heat races are, they are races that you unlock as your heat level gets higher. There's only 2 per night. Heat 3 and Heat 5. Heat 3 pays you more rep than the average race, and it also pays you money at nighttime, which is not normal. And Heat 5 pays you a lot of rep and a lot of money. So they're actually really good, you know, for high rep nights, which is why I won't be doing one tonight. I'll be doing Discovery though, but right now, not going to be doing it. I'll save that for the next video. So another thing that you'll notice with those Need for Speed videos is they're going to get progressively longer as you know, add more rep to them, because, you know, it eventually gets difficult. But I will say that at some points, maybe the races will get repetitive. So I will try to diversify the races. But the races that you will see every single video are the second race that you saw me do, Top Threat and Discovery. You will always see those races, and another race that I haven't done yet, which I won't do in this video. Let's see the next video. But there are 3 races that I always do for rep nights, and those 3 are the races. So if you don't really want to see me do those, go ahead. You can skip to when I'm not doing them in future videos, if I make future videos, but at least on this game. But you know, I would appreciate if you watch them, because this game is super unpredictable. You never know. And if I can get other people to play, and if I can figure out a way to, you know, register their voice without the game bugging the fuck out, trust me, I will make, you know, videos with other friends. So this Discovery race is the longest race in the entire game, day and night. So what it is it is a race that goes across the entire perimeter of the map. As you can see on the right side of the mini map in the bottom left, you can see those dotted lines on the way far right. That is the edge of the map. We are on the edge of the map basically. So yeah, this race goes along the entire perimeter. I'm definitely gonna have to edit out some parts, because even world record pace, this is still a 7-minute race. It is a long ass race. And another thing that I have to mention with those future videos is they might actually be split into parts, you know, just to, you know, keep your attention span and not keep you there for too long. Maybe. If I can't keep them into one video, then sometimes I might. But most of the time, if they are longer videos, I'll split them into 2 parts. So the 4 million rep and the 5 million rep videos, and possibly the 3 million rep video, yeah, those will be in probably 2 parts. I'm gonna hit this jump real quick. Ooh, bad idea. Alright, we're back on track, like nothing happened. Ah, this is good, this is great. Now I have to, okay. Really? Did you have to pull out into that lane? Why are you driving at nighttime by a port, you asshole? Just let me street race illegally on these roads. Let me do a gumball rally, like, please. Jesus Christ, ungrateful little fucking selfish pricks. Let me put millions, well not millions, let me put hundreds of lives in danger every single night. Jesus. Ah, so self-centered. Jesus. Here we go, we're coming up on the last 30% of the race. As you can see in that little timer up there, it's been 5 minutes, which is a long ass race in this game. 5 minutes is long in this game. Like, no race is usually 5 minutes. They're usually, what, 4, 3? Never 5 though. 5 is crazy. Look at that beautiful water. And cruise ship out there. That's crazy. Oh, hello, officer. Well, you see, that's just a flat-out lie. He said, "You can't outrun me, assholes." And I'm gonna be very honest with you. I've outran your entire law enforcement staff like 40 times over. This race is always the most fun though when you have cops on you, because you're racing around the entire map. I can't imagine what this race is like at heat level 5. It's probably so much fun. Or maybe it's a pain in the ass because of all the rhinos. That's another thing with this game. So, there are different types of enemies in this game and different types of things that are meant to stop you. There's stuff like that, the ambulance, Cheyenne would know, and flatbed trucks, and always box trucks. Ambulances, flatbeds, and box trucks are like police officers. They do so much damage to you. What else is important? Right, the different types of enemies, different types of cops. So I've already, okay, you see what I mean? Box truck right there. So I've already explained the different types of cops' cars. I've already explained about the helicopter. One thing I have not talked about is the rhinos, the roadblocks, and the spike strips. So rhinos are basically armored trucks meant to do as much damage as possible to you. That is all they are for. So they're pretty good at their job. I'm gonna be very honest with you. They are actually very. Can you shut up, woman? Look, I didn't say bit. As I was saying previously, rhinos are meant to do as much damage as possible to you. Spike strips take off half your health, and roadblocks are self-explanatory. It's pretty much, you know, every single enemy in the game. And that concludes, I guess, the intro to Need for Speed. Maybe I'll be doing more videos. Let me know if you want to see more videos on Instagram or in comments. Just let me know any way you can. Yeah, that's all I got. See you next time.